I'll be reading John chapter 13, and I'll start at verse 21. When Jesus had thus said, he was troubled in spirit, and testified and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. Then the disciples looked one on another, doubting of whom he spake. Now there was leaning on Jesus' bosom one of his disciples, whom Jesus loved. Simon Peter therefore beckoned to him, that he should ask whom it should be of whom he spake. He then, lying on Jesus' breast, saith unto him, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, He it is to whom I shall give a sop when I have dipped it. And when he had dipped the sop, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. And after the sop, Simon entered into him. Then said Jesus unto him, That thou doest, do quickly. Verse 28. Now no man at the table knew for what intent he spake unto him. For some of them thought, because Judas had the bag, that Jesus had said unto him, Buy those things that we have need of against the feast, or that he should give something to the poor. He then, having received the sop, went immediately out, and it was night. Now here we're saying in this passage what the disciples are thinking that Jesus had meant. Buy those things that we have need of against the feast, which would mean that Jesus is actually telling Judas to use the money from the treasury to do this. And since the disciples thought that, I have to wonder whether or not this kind of a situation occurred more than once. And if it did, why would it have occurred? What I'm thinking is that this kind of situations would have come up because Jesus wanted to make sure that Judas hung around. So anytime he would send Judas out to give to the poor or to buy something for a feast, Judas would also have the opportunity to take from it the treasury and say, "Oh, I gave $50 to the poor, but it's missing. But 25 he kept for himself," or something like that. Or, yeah, I'd spend $100 on the feast, but I'm keeping 25 of it again. But he doesn't say that. It's an opportunity for him to steal. And Jesus allowed that because he needed Judas to betray him.